always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
It's a nice job by their...
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Dawson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. Gets away from one, finds room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Knowles look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Skips away from pressure. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Play of the period, first down here. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're...
Touchdown, Seminole! Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pittman. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Florida State! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Noles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, 3rd.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With the catch, it's Davis. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the kick.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Webster.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be bigger.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and...
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is one of those.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Paul.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive.
first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Balls it in. They will score. Touchdown. The Seminoles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm...
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Webster. Good, solid tackle.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught near the sideline. It's Copeland.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches, big fella.
A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Noles are rolling down the field. Wants to throw it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. There he goes. And he ran away from the deep. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Dawson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man downfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll run the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Seminoles in the hurry up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pittman.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Just touchdown, Florida! Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got a man, it's Dawson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. 1st down for this offense. Off play action. Right down the middle. Lost, the defense is wide open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up 1 big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. With the catch, it's Davis. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. It falls incomplete. to find his man for 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This time it's complete. Touch! They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after this. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Copeland. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 325. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Touchdown! Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they...
Canes and the Knowles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national. Off the boot, looking for his man. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The sure hands, it's Pittman. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season?
The Seminoles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. That's caught. It's Jacobs.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I'm not surprised the defense blitzed, right?
They've got a first down here to open the period. Off-play action on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Floating away. Makes the catch. It's Dawson. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Knowles with the 1st and 10. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception is given to them. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Florida State. Fired. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. The Knowles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Fires to the big fella. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards out. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Only 10 seconds remaining here in the first half as they put it in play, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the...
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Moving away from pressure. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Noles have this offense rolling. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
And back to the air on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter how many defenders are around.
Yeah, Reese, he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. The quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Copeland. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And I think 3rd and short was the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. It wasn't accurate with the football. Now you got a 4th down situation.
On the direct snap, it's Davis. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He caught it. He gets it. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Dawson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Got it in the middle, it's Copeland. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Got a man, it's Dawson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. That's caught. It's Dawson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back to the air on second and 10. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for it all. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Pittman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Trying play action. He rifles one deep to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Copeland.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
He's looking to throw on third and short. The screen, he can go. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they will score. The play action fake. Looking left. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The sure hands. It's Dawson. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle. It's Webster. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scrambling away. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Dawson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Going deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles are flying down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Seminoles! Lost a throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Jacobs. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Takes it on the shovel. Got a little space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his man. It's Davis. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There is no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He'll start this drive firing. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a tight end down the gut. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Just a short pass to the tight end.